Yo, welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have another game today, another match today.
Second bracket.
Second bracket, ECL versus GNG.
Yeah.
And in the last match, we knew that Pleb, they performed pretty well and win out from the match with NOP as 2-0. And ECL, and it's the third place from the group B.
Yep.
And GNG is the second place from the group C.
Yeah, but
So-
we are pretty familiar with Activitos. They
Mhm,
have
yeah.
participated in CBL like more than 2 times, and
Yeah.
they were in the top 4 in last time CBL. So they're really good at CBL, and even in the scoring stage, they have defeated the Xeon, another strong team. So
Yeah.
we can just just see what they can show us.
Yeah,
And
very-
also, GNG, another famous Japanese team, and the second place from Group C. And and GNG, they actually have a thing with the MGK, the team from yesterday. They are from, like, most of them from the same Japanese house, and MGK, they were the top 4 in last time CBL. So let's see whether GNG can defeat ECL and defeat them and then make it back to the top 4.
Yeah, and Eclipto is like I think I love that name because
Yeah.
ECL. Because we always use the shorten the name for teams, but ECL I can remember they are the original name. Like the Ecliptos, yeah. I don't know why, but it reads good.
Yeah, because most of their players are from the English community in Conqueror's Blade.
Yeah, so the map for the match, the first game is the attacker is gonna be GNG, and the map is Warford, and the second game ECL Ecliptos, they are gonna be the attacker, and the map is a Hidden City.
Yeah.
So from the day 1 to day 3, this is the third day of CBL,
Yeah.
and the maps is all about the Hidden City and the Warford.
Only 2 maps.
Yeah.
If new players see CBL, they will just assume that we only have 2 maps, but we actually have dozens and a lot of maps in the map pool, and definitely because players choose those 2 maps for a reason, they just choose the map they are most familiar with and have the potential to win this game. So
yeah, but it's also very good thing to see that no more Harbor City. Yeah, back to the first time and the second time CBL. It's all about Harbor City. Harbor City again.
Yeah, because for Harbor City, it's more like a quick game.
Yeah.
You just go for point A and the final base.
Hidden City for me, in terms of maps, this map feels like it's trendy. It's kind of a rising star from the map pool, and more team chose Hidden City as their attackers map. I think that is pretty good because this map, it's so many buildings inside this map, so you can have a lot of different strategies.
Yep.
You can take advantage of these buildings and hide your units, and also especially from yesterday's game, we saw that I forgot the team's name, but they did a quite good job. They hide the gunners behind the walls and keep shooting the siege towers, and made a lot of great trouble for attackers to push the siege towers. Because we know the siege tower is so important in the early game.
Yeah.
So but the first map is gonna be the Warford, and the Warford we just watch the 2 games of Warford, and we can see the how to play this map because everybody must be very clear with that.
And also GNG and Ecliptos, both veteran teams, so they must know almost all kinds of strategies in this map. So it's more about the team cooperation and also skills of each players. Let's see how they can just dominate their units and the heroes there.
Yeah, and 2 teams, I think they are pretty ready, and both of them are already inside the room, and the battle is about to start.
Yeah.
And let's see their lineup and the formations in the early game. Let's see the first map, Warford, attacker GNG, and defender ECL.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's go. The map is the battle is about to start.
War fort.
Let's go. Let's go. And the GNG blue side attacker, ECL red side defender. First map war fort. So let's go. See the lineup here, because like clearly that the GNG they assigned like they split their teams into two groups, one for the left and one for the right. And I think in this map Warfort, the first goal must be the supply point.
Yeah.
And we can see from the lineup here,
GNG brought a lot of coverage
Yeah.
here, and for Ecliptos, it brought a lot of Iron Reapers and Mortal, also gunners at the same time. Maybe as a defender, they will just use those gunners and shoot those, siege towers.
Yeah. But the GNG seems like it didn't bring any high tier units, like just one squad with like the Iron Reapers.
And several models here.
Yeah, to push the. I think they basically wanted to use the low tier units to push siege towers.
Yeah, you can see the first unit they brought only one Iron Reapers and then mostly low tier units.
But as we mentioned that if you want to push the siege towers, sometimes many people may think that we should use some low tier units because our enemies will just aiming at those low tier units, aiming at your units to kill them to stop you pushing the siege towers. But using like the low tier units, sometimes it's just make the enemy so easy to kill your units.
Yeah.
And your siege towers you will find that it's so difficult to push forward. And so yeah, that's we can see the pros and cons in it, but it's all about your strategy.
Yeah.
And the game's on.
Ecliptos already retreating from the supply point.
Very quickly. They just don't wanna waste any time on it. They just go back to that point.
Safe choice here.
Yeah, very safe choice. Because like no need to waste any units around this supply point. Because like obviously just cannot defend it successfully.
Yeah, they just send the low tier units on the bridge to defend this point, and just dropping the health bar of the bridge.
Yeah. So very quickly, the GNG has already taken over the supply point, and now the Ecliptos is using artillery to destroy the bridge here. So that was a very regular start for this map.
Gunners keep shooting. Okay, time to retreat. We can see the bridge almost destroyed.
Yeah, and the 3 siege towers are pushing forward.
Yeah, and the health bar pretty fine at this moment.
Yeah, so if the siege towers push in a really quick way, I think Ecliptos will just retreat from the point A back to the supply point next to C.
Yep.
Because
hopefully they can stick to the point more time, because they got so many hard tier inventories here.
Oh, the Ecliptos just leave the city and try to use some cavalries to try to rush down the enemies.
GNG, they are not stepping back. They just flush it into the gate.
Yeah, it seems like the siege towers will be pushed at the same time, and also the main gate has been bridged. So GNG, they have a greater chance to come on in to the internal city.
Still the gate being defended.
Yeah, Ecliptos just retreated from the point A, so point A is totally available to take.
The good news for the attacker GNG, 3 siege towers all got mounted in the first wave of pushing.
Yeah, so
point A.
Very good start for GNG here.
Yep.
And the Ecliptos is all back to their supply point.
Still, they are defending the point B over there.
Yeah. And the time will be extended to around 10 minutes. Okay, let's go GNG. And the next step, I think they will just go for the supply point, because like for the point B, actually it's important, but you don't need to pay too close attention on it, because like if you keep attacking harassing the supply point, your enemies will just will go back to support their teammates, and the point B will be empty.
Yeah, like you said, they're already building artilleries.
just go for the
Boundaries.
supply point. So, because like the time is totally enough for GNG, so they just take no rush and just like keep attacking the supply point and take the supply point first. I think that is a very good choice. And the Ecliptos are all around their supply point and assigned like 2 or 3 people on the stairs to defend the point B. And the GNG is still observing what's going on inside.
Yep.
And they take no rushes.
Yeah, you can see 2 heroes from the attacker trying to attempt to go for the point B.
Yep. And now
Yeah, they're trying
GNG
to jump over the destroyed bridge over there.
okay,
Using
okay, that is a
high
good
heroes.
try. That's a good try.
Yeah, because the first time we see this kind of skill is from CNC, right?
Yeah, CNC using with like some
Skills?
spear units. Yeah, use the skill to rush to the another side. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But the thing is that you just cannot take your units with you.
Yep.
So if like the defenders assign some units on the point B, and that will be a trouble for attackers. You know, so now seems like the GNG
They're
next
trying
target.
to besiege the units on the stairs. You know, several heroes jumping over the destroyed wall and also sending troops from stairs.
Yep.
Really besieged and eliminated that units really quick. Soon the point B will be theirs.
Yeah, and
Wow, really nice and clean move by GNG.
and Alice, Fenrir, and Zion got killed. So for Ecliptos, they have to abandon the point B right now
Yeah.
and they get back to
Save more forces over there.
save more forces over there and they get back to the supply point because like the point C obviously is much more important than the point B. It's gonna be a very difficult battle over there. Oh, but seems like the Ecliptos, they still don't want to give up.
Wow, really
Yeah,
bold
they
move.
want to kill those enemies.
January guys
Yeah.
coming on the way.
Even though we lost the point B, we still want to kill all of you. Yeah, that is also a very good move and can waste
Wow.
the champs or any other thing.
Champs coming on the way. Wow,
Oh.
hit right in those units.
Yeah, hit it really hard. And the GNG keeps pushing and try to fight back with Iron Reapers.
They're trying
and,
to stop those, like half of the attackers are over there, so you can really stop their time. But for the defender, I think they should, be more cautious about their forces because the unit gap is now over 200.
Yeah, they're behind like 200 units right now. They still got point C, a supply point, and a final base to defend. So Ecliptos, for now, the point is the supply point, and the C is safe.
Yeah, they have wasted a lot of time of the GNG because at this moment the GNG should have make some preparations on the wall using artilleries.
To take the point C, because like point C is kind of the crucial point in the game.
Yeah, they have wasted like over 1 minute for GNG, so that's a really nice move. Wasted several forces, but saved more time.
Yeah, GNG 2 members are coming inside of city and try to observe the situation. And the Ecliptos, most of them are around their supply point. Cause that is a very safe place, because on the walls kind of no artillery is out there, so it's pretty safe to hide over there. And the point C is empty, no one's there, but everybody keep
He's
eyes on
watching
it.
Yeah.
GNG coming inside and
You see,
try
even
to.
though they are quite dispersed, but you can feel the tense
Mhm.
in this
Yeah,
game.
they just want to do something on the stairs, setting artilleries and
Yeah,
to go for those heroes.
it's kind of the traditional
Mhm.
gameplay in this map. called champs to destroy the artillery.
Point C. So far, still safe. Still nobody's there.
Yeah.
Attackers now they're on the walls and
7
try
minutes
to
left.
try to set some artilleries.
Maybe not so many time for the attacker.
Yeah,
to,
7 minutes.
Waste more.
Because the point is
Yeah,
that point and the
absolutely.
supply point is will just like take you so much time to take it.
Yeah, because the supply point is full of your opponent's units.
Now the GNG have already entered to the point C.
Yeah, had to steal some points over there.
Yeah, but I think the Ecliptos they will just like won't let that happen.
Yeah.
Because
Gunners coming on the way.
pretty ready for the defending.
Okay, now they go for the supply point.
And all people notice that, and the Ecliptos get back from the point C and pay all of attention to the enemies coming in front of them.
Big fights.
Yeah, but I think some GNG players will just steal the points from to the point C. So
Switching direction.
That is
Stop the
very good
reinforcement
move.
from supply point and also send more forces to capture the point C.
Yep. So the point C, and the Ecliptos want to fight back and try to release all of the units to point C, get close to it and try to stop the capturing here. And the Mordau keep pushing forward and get close and get closer and closer to the point C. And for now, one short sword player is inside of the point C, but seemingly he just cannot stop the capture here, and their teammates are coming on the way, already inside of the point C.
Yeah, you can see the forces from the attacker quite get separated by the defense.
Yeah, the team fight is
Really
so
nice
intense.
by
It happens
Ecliptos.
everywhere. Okay, now the point C is safe again for Ecliptos. Nobody's there. And they successfully...
Precise, nail down every opponent still inside the city.
And the GNG, they just retreat from the point C
Yeah,
and they get back to
4.5
survival.
minutes
Yeah, 4.5.
for GNG to fight back.
Yeah, they have to do some really... They have to do it in a really quick way.
Yeah.
The time is certainly not enough. And for both sides, the units are pretty even. Not over 900, under 1,000 units.
Yep.
And GNG now they're coming back for the second wave of attack to the point C. They have to rush it because time is not enough for them.
Yeah, that might be the final wave of attack.
Yeah, if
So you can see
they
Ecliptos players, they are acting more boldly because they know they are now at the upper hand.
Yeah.
So for GNG, they might, be really nervous right now what to choose whether to, go for the point C or the supply point.
yeah, but they have already occupied the half part of point C. So yeah.
Maybe just to extend the time.
And the GNG coming back again for the point C with the help of the champs. And Ecliptos all around the point C, they just won't let their point C to be that easy to take.
Yeah. They suddenly retreat and changing direction to the supply point.
Yeah, but I think for now the supply point is not a very good choice because that they have to make sure the time could be extended.
Let's see whether they can make it in this wave and they can, just kill all the enemies and go straight to the point C. Otherwise, they will just lose this game, so they must seize this opportunity.
Yeah, this wave of attack is
got
the...
stuck
Yep. And
by those more cavalry.
more cavalry is coming on the way. So charge down those models. That's why Ecliptos, they still got so many units around the supply point.
Yep.
If they can hang on that and they just can win the game. Or the supply point seems like no chance to defend it.
Yep. Kind of a good news for GNG.
Oh, so many people die, so at the point C, actually don't have enough people to defend it.
Yeah.
They
Seems
have
like
to, they just abandon
they
the.
choose to retreat for now because the unit number is still quite even. They can just defend the final base to the last moment, 5 minutes to hang on.
Yeah. And for GNG, the time is not enough. They have to take a rush to the point, to the final base. The final base is kind of the place. So for Ecliptos, they just need to like spam their units around the final base. 'Cause time is good for them.
Yeah.
And 12 heroes versus 15 heroes. Both sides have over 700 units.
Yeah, you can see the style from GNG. They are not playing it aggressively. They are pretty cautious about every step they take, because when they thought that the defender they only have like over 10,000 players, they will not go for the final base. They're still building artilleries and making sure they can take down their enemy with one wave of the attack. Artilleries shooting right at the units on the stairs. Okay, now GNG gathering on the right wing of the stage, building artilleries at the same time, more coverage from defenders and the pikemen coming on the way. Oh, a big fight. Seems like for the unit number now on the stage, the defender had the advantage.
So the team fight is pretty intense here. Around the 3 minutes, GNG is going for the final base. They have to make it quickly.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes, Ecliptos try their best to defend the point, and GNG still got 3 champs here.
Yeah, mostly the high tier units are from the defender side. Cavalries, Iron Model, Iron Reapers.
Oh, they still got so many high tier units.
Every blue units.
Yeah. And the squad of
yeah, they're
cavalries.
even taking over the supply point on the other side.
Yeah, so Ecliptos have great chance to win the back. For the game, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. For GNG, 6 heroes alive and 400 troops alive. And the GNG is trying to hunt down all of them.
Heroes coming back to the supply point, trying to besiege those heroes left on the supply point, and then maybe take it over it.
Child's play.
Only 2 minutes left for GNG, but the unit they left, you can see the quality and the quantity is really not enough.
Yup. Ecliptos now is totally overwhelmed them.
Yeah, they're trying to chase them back and outside of the city.
Yeah, even though they are like starting to claim the points, but
Yeah, you can
it
see
seems
the
like they
chances
just cannot make it.
kind of clear.
And Ecliptos are coming back to their base.
Yeah, for now GNG they can only rely on heroes mostly. And you can see now they kind of lose their steps, and the gameplay is not quite organized because the forces is just not enough.
Yeah.
Okay, more modal and cavalries coming on the way to get them out of the city. So we can actually congrats Eclipsos. No wonder they have such a big fan base.
Child's play.
You can see the energy of them. Really powerful. still for GNG, they are not willing to give up. Several heroes still trying to capture the final base. I think that's kind of the spirit of esports and every tournament.
Child's play.
Yeah, for sure. And now we can see this game is a winner. Is Ecliptos. They are about to win the game, in the very first
but
game
you
of
can
this
still
series.
see GNG, they are not giving up. We can
Mhm.
actually really appreciate and adore this kind of spirit.
Yeah,
So
so
good game for
good.
both two teams.
yeah, and congrats to Ecliptos. The MVP from Ecliptos is 大龙哥, 3 kills, 1 death, 13 assists, and 183 triple kills in the game.
Wow.
22 mortal killed and 13 3 kills in the game. That's amazing.
Wow, you can see the battle score from Ecliptos, the direct straight S.
Yeah. And now the GNG, sorry, I just cannot pronounce.
Yeah, we can only see 1, 2, 3
yeah.
here.
The 1, 2, 3 here, yeah. So 2 kill, 5 assists, and 82 troops killed in the game, and killed 23 Iron Reapers and 13 carries in the
Yeah.
game.
And the second player, he got
6
like
kills.
6 kills.
6 kills, yeah.
and 7 assists.
Yeah.
Also amazing KDA.
So very good gameplay. And the second game is gonna be the Ecliptos, they be the attacker, and GNG, they be the defender. So on the hidden city, right?
Yeah.
And that is good, and the GNG still have chance to fight back, because this game was pretty close.
Yeah.
And GNG,
Yeah.
they had a greater chance to take over the final base. I think the thing that made them lose this game is that they wasted so much time on the first 2 points.
Yeah.
Because like Ecliptos, even though they lost the point B, they still go back to the point B and to defend there,
Yeah.
and waste a lot of time for the GNG, and the GNG for the point C and the supply point and even the final base. They're just they were rushing to it. They had no time to prepare. They had no time to make their plan. They just had to rush it. So I think that's the reason why they lost the game. And Ecliptos, they did a quite good job over there.
Yeah, but I can see the perseverance of both two
Mhm.
teams, because you can see the wise part of GNG. They just, when they trying to capture the point B, they send several heroes across the bridge for war first,
Mhm.
and send more troops trying to besiege a lot of units, defenders on the stairs, and they just capture the point B. But the Ecliptos, they're just not giving it up, and they send more forces to stop them, really just distract the attention of the attackers. So
Yeah.
I believe that's also kind of a big reason that why Ecliptos can really just defend this round.
Yeah. So for the game, I think plan is very important, and also the actual performance is very good. Is important, and just like you mentioned, that the one of the most important factor is that you have to have a very good split. You have to be really prepared for that. I think that is good. They never gave up and are still going for it. So I think for both two teams, they have a greater chance. Both of them have a greater chance to win this match. So let's look forward to seeing the second match.
Yeah.
Second match, Hidden City. So first game, Warfort. I think a Warfort is kind of it's kind of simple than Hidden City, because a Hidden City is just more buildings. It looks much more complicated than the
It
Warfort.
seems more complex for the attacker to attack in.
Yeah. But I think Ecliptos, they chose this map for some reason.
Yeah,
Because
they must
those
have
days
done
we
so
have
many
we have seen
practice.
so many teams that played on the Hidden City.
Yeah.
This map is kind of popular those days.
Yep.
And for the Hidden City, I think the first point obviously is very important. And you need, for the defenders, they need to take good use of their long range units. Because for this map, if you can make sure the siege towers be destroyed in a very quick way, then the defenders has a greater chance to defend at those points.
Yeah, not only those long range units, also long range heroes. We can see that in the Hidden City, most players will choose to switch weapons.
Muskets,
Yeah, muskets and short blade, short bow, and long bow. Do some actual damage before the mounting of siege towers. So I can see that every team they got their own plan. So we just tune in the next match in Hidden City.
Yeah, and
You can see a lot of audience sending energies to both two teams,
yeah,
especially Eclipsos,
yeah,
and a lot of famous players in both two teams.
yeah. I think activities are pretty popular in the community.
Yeah,
Like,
especially English community.
So guys, like cheer for your favorite teams and just like bring the fire and
Yeah.
cheer for them. And they need you guys. They need your energy. And I think that is very important. It's like for all like no matter esports or traditional sports, like the fan base and the fans and the supporters
Yeah,
and
those applause can always cheer
yeah.
up the
Yeah.
players. So
Yeah.
your energy also really important for both two teams players, and really bring the battles more exciting.
Yeah, and let's like cheer for them and uplift them to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very good vibe here. So yeah, and the two teams are pretty ready in the room. And the
Yep.
next map is Hidden City we mentioned, and so let's prepare to jump into the game.
Yeah. Come on, GNG.
Yeah, come on,
It used
GNG.
to be a really powerful team.
That was
Kind of my favorite team in last
Mhm.
time CBL because
uh-huh.
their gameplay are really mature at that time.
Mhm.
But I can still remember that they lost the game to MGK at the field battle.
Mhm.
Actually, in this time CBL, we don't really actually get the chance to have the field battle. So we are really looking forward to
Mhm.
one. So hopefully GNG you can fight back and bring us really wonderful games.
Yep. So now let's jump into the game and just enjoy the following match.
Yeah. Big fight between GNG and Eclipsos.
Hidden City. So let's see the lineup here.
Yep. Okay, Eclipsos, a lot of them bringing Modal and Iron Reapers, Janissaries, mostly strong melee infantry like the games yesterday.
Yeah,
And for GNG,
it's very good.
artillery's all coverings here to stop the pushing of siege towers. And 3 groups of gunners, a west choice. But most of them didn't bring so many high tier units like Eclipsos did. Mostly pikemen and the cavalries here. So for the birthplace of the attack, it's kind of traditional and typical. Unlike the game we see yesterday, like most of the team go for the left side.
Okay, now the game's about to start.
Two, two, one now. GNG, come on, you guys.
Let's go. Let's go. The game 2. Eclipsos blue side attacker and GNG red side defender. So let's go. Hidden City. And from the mini map we can say Eclipsos they like split the team into like 3 squads and equally and go for the walls from 3 directions at the same time. And for GNG, all of them just like on the walls and everywhere, and then try to stop the siege tower pushing.
Yep. And for GNG, they are sending gunners at the supply point and hitting at the siege towers already. 2 group of gunners shooting at the same time.
And Eclipsos, before they push the siege tower, they use ladders to do something. on the
Yeah.
walls. And yeah, just like the team did yesterday, GNG left like the several squads of gunners inside of the
Yeah.
city to shoot the siege tower.
Also for the attacker Ecliptos, they're also having gunners and artilleries hitting at the artilleries of the defender. The health bar of one siege tower pretty low, another still on fire. Seems like it is kind of hard to make it with this wave of attack.
Yeah, seems like the first wave is not that easy to push the towers.
Because the gunners can be really annoying. They just gather their artillery supply really quick and then keep shooting at the same time.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, they just
Okay,
like
the
jump from
right
the
one.
siege tower to the walls. Akibito is very
Really
skillful.
rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't know what rush it down. And
One siege,
yeah,
one
in this
siege.
map, like the 4 supply points inside the city. So the supply points is very important because, like we mentioned, this map is so many buildings, and you
Yeah.
can hide so many things inside the city. So the attackers especially have to make sure you can take the supply points. But obviously, the defenders will pay close attention to it. It won't just let it happen easily.
Yeah.
Eclipto is still pushing the siege towers and try to find a way to climb up to the wall.
Yeah, but they are not wasting their time as well
Mhm.
because they got one siege tower mounted, so they just send several heroes to do some extra disturbance to the supply point.
Yeah. Okay, now the batting ram is got destroyed, so the main gate also is very safe for now.
Yeah. But for now, 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, 8
If
minutes to go.
Ecliptos can make it in this wave of pushing. This can be really smooth for them. Still, gunners inside of the city doing a lot of disturbance here.
And the GNG so far they are doing quite good. And Ecliptos finally they landed on the wall.
Yeah, let's go straight for the point A.
The point A was
Seems like the defense is not really strong.
yeah. The point
this
A
moment?
actually is kind of empty because like
Yeah.
no one's there, and they take the
Okay, for GNG, they just retreat at this moment.
yeah.
But for Ecliptos, they are really aggressive at this time. They just chase down every unit. They're trying to escape.
And now the point A is taken by Ecliptos.
Yeah, the game entering to the next stage.
Yeah. Now
Now
Ecliptos
then-
will go
yeah.
for the supply points.
Yeah, and GNG can hide their units and heroes behind those buildings. So it's time like to, really use your artilleries. Aim right in those units.
And Ecliptos, very lucky for them, they didn't waste so much time on the
Yeah.
point A. And with the second wave of siege pushing, they made it. And now the game is going to the next part.
Yeah, still using gunners and artilleries
Mm-hmm.
doing damage. 9 minutes left.
9 minutes left. The time is
Obviously,
enough.
GNG players, they even get back to the war. Still some units.
Mm-hmm. And for point B, I think for the point B is you just cannot directly go rush it. So at the point B, where you can see like 2 supply points
Yeah.
next to it.
And
So-
it's kind of like at the enter of the city.
Yeah,
So you can easily get besieged by your defender.
yeah. So the perfect situation is that you can take the supply point
Yeah.
no matter left or
Yeah,
right.
and attack
Yeah,
you
and
know,
take
at
the
the
middle
one
lane.
direction.
Yeah, go for the middle lane and with the help from the side, and you have greater chance to take over that supply, that point B. Ecliptos still waiting for the good chance to get in. And the Moda on the walls,
Yeah.
just waiting for the orders. Okay, I think Ecliptos they saw the left supply point, only one hero and one squad of units
That
here.
might be a
Good chance to take
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Now they are switching their units to a lot of high tier melee infantries ready for a big fight coming on the way.
Yeah, for both sides, the units are pretty even. Hit on to the middle lane. GNG go from the supply point. Okay, that supply
Yeah,
point
see-
is empty.
大龙哥 go for the supply point on the right side,
Yep.
trying to steal the points over there. And most of its units are lined up on the left side or on the wall.
Ecliptos, they are pretty ready to go forward and go down the stairs.
Yeah,
And
now
to the
they
supply
are
point, they are
ready.
ready. So obviously the left supply point there is the target. They're gonna
Yeah.
take it. So GNG have to retreat from the point, and the point B is available to take. Soon the time will be extended to around 9 minutes.
Yeah, the supply point is already theirs. They're just trying to, chase down the defenders. And also they're capturing the point B. Seems like GNG, they are not really defend both 2 points because they just got so stopped on the one corner of the city.
Yep.
Soon point B will be Ecliptos. Okay, for now, I think GNG should be more cautious. 8 minutes left and they only have the final base. Though it is kind of a narrow square and it seems like it's hard to get in, but your attacker can come in from all directions and they got 3 supply points within the city. It can be a huge headache for them.
Mhm.
And the unit number, the forces haven't been actually lost. A really good news for Ecliptos, over 1,300 units over there. Now they were switching the units to the most powerful one and they will just end this game really quick.
I saw the comments that people are saying, "Take my energy, ECL."
Yeah,
You guys are making like the spirit bomb
yeah.
from just like Goku did, right? And now the Ecliptos, after taking over the supply points, they are moved to the final base here, and totally besiege the final base.
Yeah. More now Janissary guards
Mm-hmm.
getting ready. Still keep their units moving to dodge those damage from
Yeah.
gunners.
Yeah, because like in this map, you have so many places to hide.
Yeah.
And they are just waiting for a chance to break in.
Yes, those gunners and artillerists can really be really annoying.
Yeah,
Still 2 squads of gunners shooting at the only one supply point of
yeah,
the
the
defenders.
gunners are so annoying. Just
Yeah.
like you can just like
You
hide.
can't actually touch it,
Yeah,
but you can only take the damage.
Yeah, so yeah, this could
Okay.
be a very good use.
Ecliptos, they're really acting and trying to go for the final base from this center of the gate. Whoa, seems like they will just go for those gunners at the supply point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I have done it enough. Just
Yeah.
stop shooting.
Yeah, stop shooting. I'm
Otherwise,
tired of
I
it.
will
Yeah.
just take over this point.
Yeah.
Now they just go for this supply point because they got the time.
Yeah, they got really enough time.
Yeah, seems like they have received a lot of energy here. They can really act really boldly and take over the only one supply point over there.
Yeah, so for now, the Ecliptos, they are controlling the situation and they have great chance to take the
Yeah.
supply point and stop those gunners.
Yeah, and I think for now, GNG, they really need to push the battlefield to more front, because they got
Mhm.
too pushed back to their birthplace.
And that will be like pretty far away from the final base.
Yeah, we can see that group of model are not really, entering the battlefield. They're just waiting and taking a lot of damage from those champs.
Yeah. Still, the GNG is trying best to stop the capturing here.
Yep.
Not easy to get the supply point, but you can see from the map the base is empty. It's pretty empty. Not so many people there. And for now, if Ecliptos they turn back to take that point, they could have a good chance.
Yeah. But it seems like most of the units they have, have been killed. And this
Mhm.
time seems like it's time to retreat for now and get resupplied.
And now the Ecliptos still have like over 1,000 units, and GNG pretty much close to 1,000 units.
Yeah. 3.5 minutes. Let's see whether GNG will defend their final base. Seems like Ecliptos, they will not go for the supply point at this time because they have, already eliminated those gunners. And they can go for the final base that they want. It's time to group up again.
ECL are just waiting and waiting. They're establishing a grape shop here. I think that they are about to come on in. Yeah, with a squad of model. Just go inside.
Yeah. That wave of defense by GNG, that was really great because actually we just assumed that Ecliptos will take over the supply point, but they did it. So let's see whether they can do it this time to defend this final base.
Yeah, and the time is less than 3 minutes. Time to go, Ecliptos.
Okay, I'll take 5 here.
Yeah, and the
most-
GNG, hang on there, defend your base.
Yeah, Ecliptos, they just overwhelm this ground with their units, things like this, with that GNG can't really, hold back this place.
Yeah, and Ecliptos now is starting to take the supply point, to take over the base here, and no one can approach to the base. And so many units just like spam inside of the point.
Yeah. That was really great wave of attack by Ecliptos with only 100 loss of units. They just take over this point and killed more than 300 units of the defender.
Child's play.
And GNG is trying to stop the capturing and using heroes.
So close, they are not willing to give it up.
Okay, the last one's okay.
Congrats to the blue team,
Blue team.
Ecliptos. They win as an attacker as well.
And
Ecliptos win this bracket with 2-2-0. And let's see the MVP from Ecliptos. It's Zidwan. Got 1 kill and 1 death and 8 assists. And killed 76 troops here.
And the 24 Iron Reapers got killed by him. And, yeah. Let's see the MP from another side.
Yeah.
And also his
GNG.
teammate, like the Ecliptos Farrier, got 5 kills.
Yeah.
GNG 神有雷狮子 F
And
and
a
a
heart,
heart. Yeah, and
yeah.
a heart, yeah. The heart is
Wow.
the important part.
5 kills.
5 kills, 1 death, 4 assists, and 65 troops killed in the game, and especially 12 modal, 6 Iron Reapers, and 6 like berserkers in the game. This is pretty good. And also, let's show our respect to both two teams.
Yeah.
They performed pretty well, and especially the Ecliptos, because for GNG it's kind of pity because like the game was so close, close. Both two games were so close. They had a great chance to win the game,
Yep.
and but finally the Ecliptos they performed better than the GNG and win the game.
Yeah, you can see both two teams, they are really veterans, and we can see we can't really tell the result that who's going to be the winner.
Yeah, it's
And
so
it seems
close.
like today's lucky number is not 3 or 2 anymore.
Yeah,
because
it's-
in the first bracket, the 2 wins, and in the second bracket, the 3 wins.
Yeah, so I will make a good guess like the lucky number will be 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that is all for today, and we'll still have games tomorrow.
yeah.
Tomorrow we'll have one game, one match tomorrow, and we'll still have a game on Sunday. So, guys, just
Tune in.
subscribe to our channel
Yep.
and follow our social media, and
Yep.
make you won't miss out. So
Yep.
that's all for today, and thank you guys. Thanks for watching. See you.
See you tomorrow.